Fragrance friends, hello and welcome to the video today. Thank you so much for clicking on it. I appreciate it. If it's your first time here, my name is Ange, aka 50 Cents UK. So, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Comment your scent of the day. I'd love to know what you've got on today. So, for today's video, I'm going to be comparing one of my favorite all-time perfumes to the new formulation and the new version. So if you've watched me before, you will know that Lancôme, well, Maison Lancôme to be precise, their Oud Bouquet scent is one of my all-time, like it's in my top 5 perfumes and I adore it. And I've already gone through a big bottle and like a travel size. I've gone through those already. So I had to get a new one. And when I was looking to get a new one, I was thinking, hang on, the Oud Bouquet is quite hard to find. And this new one kept coming up. So I ended up, which is really bad, getting both versions. So this is the original. Well, when I say original, the version that's available of Oud Bouquet. Obviously, it's not the first original formulation in the mosaic bottle. It's the one with the one plate, but still a beautiful bottle. And then this is how the newer one comes. The newer one is called Absolue Oud Bouquet, and obviously the original one is called Maison Lancôme Oud Bouquet. So shall we see what these look like side by side? They're both 100 ml. So this is what the bottles look like. That's the original style or the old style. I love this bottle. And this is the new one. Now I do like the new bottle, but I prefer this one. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you like the old or the new? The juice looks very much the same, doesn't it? The juice looks more or less exactly the same. But do you need both of these? 100% no is the answer. You do not need both of these unless you're like literally a die-hard Oud Bouquet fan and you worry that you can't get this one, so you get this one, or you just want to see the differences maybe if you're a bit crazy like I am. But anyway, what are the differences? Are there any differences? Is this exactly the same juice? So the notes for this one are oud, praline, vanilla, gaiac wood and rose, and there's also another note that I can't pronounce, but I shall put it up on the screen. And the notes for this one are listed as praline, rose and oud, so less notes listed for this one, and praline being the first note that's listed, which I thought was quite interesting. Also, what I did notice, which was interesting, is that this one is listed as a fragrance for men and women, and this one is listed as a fragrance for women, which I thought was kind of weird, but because they do smell like literally very similar. So if you don't know what Oud Bouquet smells like, you need to get your nose on this perfume. This is absolutely stunning. Like, I adore this perfume. So the oud in this is done so beautifully. It's enough oud for you to detect the oud, but it is not that overpowering, skanky, barnyardy oud. It's very smooth. Oh, this is sweet. It's decadent. It's luscious. It has the right amount of rose and vanilla in it. It's just a succulent, opulent, luxurious perfume, and it just smells rich. It smells bougie. It smells rich. Okay, so the differences. Let me spray. So let's spray this one first. And I have been wearing these side by side so that I can tell you what the differences are, if any. Oh, it just smells so beautiful. Oh, so what I will say, when you spray both of these perfumes, they literally smell identical in the opening. They really do. Like, you can hardly, well, you can't really detect any difference. As it starts to dry down, however, the newer one is ever so slightly sweeter and a bit less smoky than this one, the original, the OG. That's the only difference though. The difference is so subtle. Like, I was really smelling these perfumes for hours trying to think, well, what is the difference here? Because when I first sprayed them, they both smelt like, as I said, identical. But yeah, this one is definitely a tad sweeter. Definitely, which I think is why they list the praline first. But they're both done by the same perfumer, which is very interesting. So I don't know if they've tweaked with it too much, because I think this must be reformulated because it is a tad sweeter. However, they haven't made many changes to it. So in a nutshell, if you don't own any of these, you can get either one and you wouldn't be disappointed. They both smell absolutely beautiful, amazing, like scrumptious, delicious, sexy as hell, both of them. When I don't know what to wear for a date night or a special occasion, I always reach for this fragrance because I know it's not going to let me down. It is a compliment getter like no other. I think Delina Exclusive is probably the only other one that I've had as many compliments on. That and Black Orchid maybe. I get a lot of compliments from Black Orchid as well. But this just sits on my skin so, so well. Like, it just meshes with my chemistry like, oh, like a dream. It's a fantastic fragrance. If you've never smelt Oud Bouquet, if you're scared of oud, this is something that you should try. Honestly, it is such a gorgeous, divine perfume, and I literally adore it. Like, I can't see myself ever not having this in my collection, and it's been in my collection for a good few years, and it's always been in my top 5. So, you know, that's a good feat. That really is. And for me to go through a whole bottle of this and a travel spray and then repurchase, that shows you how much I love it, because I do have a lot of perfumes. So for me to go through a whole bottle like this, but then again, you know that I bathe in my perfume, so maybe it's not too much of a surprise. But yeah, what I would say is that these are both beautiful. You can afford to get either one or both if you're mad like me. And longevity wise, guys, there's literally no difference. These both last amazingly well on the skin. They both project. You can smell yourself. Others around you will smell you. It lasts forever. Gosh, if you put this on your clothes, expect to be smelling it for weeks. That's how good it is. And yeah, they are both fantastic in performance. So yeah, really and truly, there's literally hardly any difference. As I said, it's a completely minor difference. This one a tad sweeter, both stunning, both gorgeous. So that's it, guys. Thank you for hanging with me for a bit. Appreciate you. And you know, what's it I'm supposed to say? Subscribe, like, share if you haven't already. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.